The wisdom of Buddha Shakyamuni. The wisdom of Buddha Shakyamuni has always been a source of inspiration and admiration, not only for Buddhists, but also for researchers and scholars around the world. Thousands of years ago, when science was still in its infancy, Buddha already possessed profound and comprehensive knowledge of the universe, as well as the law of cause and effect. Buddhism, since the time of Buddha Shakyamuni's teachings, has mentioned the laws of motion of the universe in a subtle and precise way. Buddha understood the constant interaction and transformation of elements in the universe. He used symbolic and concrete methods of explanation, helping people perceive the complexity and infinity of the world around them. One of the most striking examples of the Buddha's wisdom is his teaching of exponents, algebra, and infinity. These concepts, though seemingly complicated to many, were used by the Buddha to describe the infinity and continuity of the universe. He conveyed that all things and phenomena have a close, inseparable cause and effect relationship. This means that every human action has corresponding consequences, not only in the present life but also in future lives. The Buddha's teaching of exponents and algebra is not just a lesson in mathematics, but also a lesson in impermanence and change. While exponents represent exponential growth, infinity represents the limitlessness of the universe. The Buddha used these concepts to emphasize that human understanding is always expanding, never limited by existing knowledge. In Buddhist scriptures, we find the Buddha referring to mathematical and cosmological principles many times. For example, in the Avatamsaka Sutra, he spoke of the existence of countless worlds and their interactions. This is similar to modern scientific discoveries of galaxies and multidimensional universes. The Buddha saw the movements of planets, stars, and their connections, which astronomers are only now beginning to discover and understand better. The law of cause and effect, one of the core principles of Buddhism, was also explained by the Buddha with profound understanding. He believed that all events are the result of previous causes. Nothing exists independently, and all phenomena are closely linked to each other. This is true not only in Buddhist philosophy, but also confirmed by modern science through the principles of cause and effect and interaction. The wisdom of Buddha Shakyamuni does not stop at knowledge of the universe and mathematics, but also encompasses profound understanding of human psychology and ethics. He pointed out that true liberation and happiness do not come from possessing material things or superficial knowledge, but from understanding and practicing the principles of the universe and the law of cause and effect correctly. In the modern context, when science is increasingly developing and discovering many mysteries of the universe, the teachings of Buddha still retain their value and applicability. The combination of Buddhist wisdom and science not only helps us understand the world around us better, but also helps us live a more meaningful life based on deep and true understanding. Thus, the wisdom of Buddha Shakyamuni is not only a precious legacy of Buddhism, but also an endless source of knowledge, bringing light to the path of human exploration and discovery of the universe. The similarities between Buddhist knowledge and modern science are proof that his wisdom transcends all limits of time and space, always being a bright torch lighting the way for humanity. View of the universe, a miraculous connection to modern astronomy. Buddhism, from the teachings of Gautama Buddha, has provided a profound and comprehensive view of the nature of the universe. The Buddha described the universe as an infinite system where countless different worlds exist, a view that is now confirmed and proven by modern astronomy. According to Buddhist scriptures, the universe is not limited to a single planet or solar system, but consists of countless parallel and intertwined worlds. These worlds do not exist individually, but also interact and are closely linked with each other. The Buddha used the concept of 3 great thousand worlds to describe the vastness and complexity of the universe, in which each world contains thousands of solar systems and planets. One of the important and progressive views of Buddhism is that the earth is not the center of the universe. This is in stark contrast to the views of many ancient civilizations in which the earth was considered the center and everything revolved around it. The Buddha taught that the universe is a vast and complex network, of which the earth is only a small part and is not special compared to countless other worlds. This Buddhist view has been proven correct by modern astronomy. With the development of telescopes and space observation technology, scientists have discovered that the universe is truly vast and constantly expanding. Our solar system is just one of hundreds of billions of solar systems in the Milky Way, and the Milky Way is just one of hundreds of billions of galaxies in the universe. These discoveries not only completely change our view of the Earth's place in the universe, but also confirm that the Buddhist view of an infinite universe is completely correct. Furthermore, Buddhism does not stop at describing the universe in physical terms, but also emphasizes the spiritual and karmic connection between worlds. According to Buddha, all phenomena in the universe exist and operate according to the law of cause and effect. Nothing happens randomly. Every human action not only affects the present life, but also affects other worlds and future lives. This means that the universe is not only a physical space, but also a complex, interactive network of karma and actions. Buddhism also mentions the concept of trillions of worlds, where worlds can exist in parallel and at the same time. Each world has its own operating rules, but all are within a larger system, which is very close to the theories of multiverse in modern physics. These discoveries of modern science, such as the multiverse theory and theories of space-time, further clarify the correctness of Buddhist views. These parallels show that the wisdom of Buddha Shakyamuni was not limited to spirituality and morality, but also included profound insights into the nature of the universe. His advanced views on cosmology transcended his own time and continue to prove correct and great in the face of modern scientific advances. Thus, Buddhism not only provides a profound insight into the universe, but also opens new doors for understanding and discovery. The combination of ancient knowledge and modern science not only helps us to perceive the universe more clearly, but also affirms that the teachings of Buddha are always valuable and meaningful in every era. The universe, with its infinity and complexity, is a clear testament to the Buddha's extraordinary wisdom and an endless source of inspiration for those who aspire to understand and explore. The parallelism between Buddhism and science, exploring the origin and interaction of all things. Buddhism and science, although coming from different backgrounds, have many striking similarities in their understanding of the origin of all things and the interactions between elements in the universe. Concepts such as energy, selflessness, and detachment in Buddhism are not only spiritual teachings, but also reflect fundamental principles in atomic and quantum science. The origin of all things. In Buddhism, the concept of the origin of all things is explained through the theory of dependent origination and dependent origination. The Buddha taught that all things and phenomena arise from the combination of many factors and that nothing exists independently. This principle is similar to the principle of causality in science, where all phenomena are the result of a chain of successive causes and effects. Atomic and quantum science also emphasize that elementary particles do not exist separately, but interact and link together to form all matter in the universe. Energy. The concept of energy in Buddhism is often referred to in terms of mental and spiritual powers. The Buddha emphasized that every action, word, and thought carries energy and creates corresponding effects. This is similar to the concept of energy in physical science, where energy is considered the most important factor determining all changes and movements in the universe. In quantum physics, energy exists not only in tangible form, but also in a latent form in quantum fields, reflecting the connection between elementary particles. Anatta. The concept of anatta is one of the fundamental teachings of Buddhism, where the Buddha taught that there is no truly existent self or ego. All things are the result of combinations of different elements, and nothing exists independently. This view is similar to the principle of non-locality in quantum physics, where elementary particles have no fixed location and exist in many different states at the same time. This is also reflected in quantum field theory, where particles do not exist as independent units but as fluctuations of an energy field. Detachment in Buddhism refers to freeing the mind from preconceptions and misconceptions in order to gain a true understanding of reality. This is similar to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle in quantum physics, where it is impossible to accurately measure both the position and momentum of a particle at the same time. This uncertainty reflects the indeterminacy and non-fixed nature of the universe, which Buddhism recognized thousands of years ago. Interactions between elements. Buddhism emphasizes that all things in the universe are intricately interrelated and inseparable. The Buddha used the concept of dependent origination to describe the constant interconnection and interaction between elements. This is similar to the theory of particle interactions in quantum physics, where all particles interact with each other through fundamental forces such as gravity, electromagnetism, weak and strong nuclear forces. This interaction occurs not only at the microscopic level, but also affects the macroscopic structures of the universe. In conclusion, we can see that the similarities between Buddhism and science go beyond describing the origin and interaction of all things, and open new doors for understanding and discovery. Both fields emphasize the importance of viewing reality objectively and without being bound by prejudices. The combination of Buddhist wisdom and science not only helps us better understand the nature of the universe, but also provides methods and tools to live a meaningful life in harmony with nature. Thus, Buddhist concepts such as energy, selflessness, and detachment not only have spiritual value, but also reflect the basic principles of modern science. This similarity shows that the wisdom of Buddha Shakyamuni transcends all limits of time and space, always being a source of inspiration and guidance for those who aspire to learn and explore reality. The law of karma and the theory of dependent origination. The intersection of Buddhism and modern science. Buddhism, with its profound philosophical foundation, has always emphasized the importance of the law of cause and effect and the theory of dependent origination in explaining the nature of the universe and human life. These concepts are not only at the core of Buddhist teachings, but also have significant similarities with many principles of modern science. This interplay has helped us better understand the complex relationships between elements in the universe. The law of cause and effect in Buddhism. The law of cause and effect, also known as karma, is one of the fundamental teachings of Buddhism. The Buddha taught that every human action, word, and thought creates corresponding consequences, not only in the present life but also in future lives. This means that every good action will bring good results, and every bad action will lead to negative consequences. The law of cause and effect applies not only to individuals, but also to the entire universe, creating a complex and continuous network of interactions. The theory of dependent origination. The theory of dependent origination is another Buddhist principle that explains that all things and phenomena arise from the combination of many factors. Nothing exists independently. Everything is the result of interaction and interdependence. This theory emphasizes that all elements in the universe are closely linked, forming an inseparable network of causes and conditions. This is the foundation for understanding that all phenomena have clear causes and effects. Proof of modern science. Modern science has gradually proven many aspects of the law of cause and effect, and the theory of dependent origination, helping to clarify the nature of the universe and human life. In physics, the principle of causality is the fundamental foundation, determining that all phenomena have clear causes and effects. From Newtonian dynamics to Einstein's theory of relativity and quantum mechanics, this principle has always been an indispensable factor in explaining natural phenomena. Quantum physics and dependent origination. In quantum physics, the relationship between elementary particles cannot be explained without their interaction with each other. Quantum theory emphasizes that elementary particles, such as electrons, protons, and neutrons, do not exist independently, but are always interacting and closely linked. This is similar to the Buddhist theory of causality, where all things and phenomena are the result of the combination and interaction of different factors. Biology and ecology. In the field of biology and ecology, the relationship of causality and dependent origination is also clearly demonstrated. Ecosystems are complex networks of interactions between living species and the surrounding environment. Each species, each individual has a role and influence on the entire ecosystem. The existence and development of a species depends on the balance and interaction with other species, clearly reflecting the theory of causality. Similarities and importance. The similarities between the Buddhist law of cause and effect and the theory of dependent origination and modern scientific principles not only help us better understand the nature of the universe and human life, but also emphasize the importance of interaction and connection in all aspects of life. These insights are not only meaningful in theory, but also bring practical values, helping us to live more harmoniously and responsibly with the environment and the community. The law of cause and effect and the theory of dependent origination in Buddhism have opened up a profound perspective on the operation of the universe and the relationship between its elements. The demonstration of these principles by modern science further affirms the correctness and greatness of Buddhist wisdom. The intersection of Buddhism and science not only helps us understand the world around us better, but also promotes the development of knowledge and morality, creating a solid foundation for the progress and happiness of humanity. The relationship between science and Buddhism. Compatibility and complementarity. Although Buddhism and science originate from different foundations, they are not contradictory, but on the contrary, they complement and strengthen each other. Many modern scientific discoveries have confirmed the correctness and greatness of the teachings of Buddhism. This shows that Buddhism is not only a religion, but also a profound scientific and philosophical ideology, bringing great values to human understanding of the universe and human life. Compatibility between Buddhism and science. Buddhism, with its foundation in the teachings of Buddha Shakyamuni, emphasizes a profound understanding of the nature of reality. The Buddha taught about impermanence, selflessness, and dependent origination, which are not only of spiritual value but also reflect the basic principles of modern science. For example, the concept of impermanence is similar to the constant change in physics and biology. Anatta is similar to the concept of non-locality in quantum physics, and dependent origination is similar to the interaction and interdependence of factors in ecology and complex systems. Science proves Buddhism. Many scientific discoveries have confirmed the validity of Buddhist teachings. In quantum physics, the concept of wave-particle duality of light and elementary particles clearly reflects the Buddhist principles of impermanence and selflessness. Physicists such as Niels Bohr and Werner Heisenberg, when studying the behavior of elementary particles, discovered that these particles do not have fixed positions and momentum, but exist in a state of uncertainty and constant change. This is very close to the concept of selflessness and the constant transformation of all phenomena taught by the Buddha. In biology, Darwin's theory of evolution and the understanding of genetics also prove the validity of the Buddhist theory of dependent origination and impermanence. All living things develop and change through generations, depending on the environment and external factors. This reflects the interaction and interdependence of all elements in the universe that Buddhism has emphasized for thousands of years. Buddhism as a scientific and philosophical system of thought. Buddhism is not only a religion but also a profound scientific and philosophical system. The Buddha did not ask his followers to blindly believe in his teachings, but always encouraged them to verify and experience for themselves. This is similar to the scientific method, where every hypothesis needs to be tested and confirmed through experimentation. The emphasis on personal experience and understanding in Buddhism is an important similarity with scientific thinking. Buddhism also offers a comprehensive philosophical system that provides insights into the nature of reality, perception, and consciousness. Concepts such as emptiness, sunyata, and consciousness only, vijnanavada, are not only valuable in Buddhist philosophy, but also have striking similarities with modern theories of consciousness and reality in Western philosophy and neuroscience. The relationship between science and Buddhism is one of compatibility and complementarity. Buddhism offers a profound system of thought and philosophy that not only helps people seek spiritual liberation, but also provides profound and comprehensive insights into the nature of reality. Science, with its constant discoveries and advances, has proven and reinforced the validity of many Buddhist teachings. The combination of Buddhism and science not only opens new doors for people's understanding of the universe and human life, but also brings great values for living harmoniously and meaningfully in modern life. Knowledge and discovery. The compatibility of Buddhism and science. Buddhism and science, although originating from different contexts and goals, both aim at a common goal: to explore and decode the mysteries of the universe and human life. Both fields have brought valuable and useful knowledge, helping people to better understand the world around them and themselves. This compatibility not only opens new doors for understanding, but also emphasizes the importance of knowledge in improving the quality of life, exploring and decoding the universe. Buddhism, from the teachings of Buddha Shakyamuni, has always emphasized the importance of a deep understanding of the nature of the universe. The Buddha used concepts such as dependent origination, impermanence, and selflessness to describe the workings of the universe and the complex relationships between its elements. He taught that all phenomena arise from the combination and interaction of many factors, that nothing exists independently, and that nothing is fixed. Modern science, with its great advances in fields such as physics, astronomy, and biology, has confirmed many aspects of these teachings. For example, the theory of relativity and quantum mechanics in physics have discovered that the universe is not a static entity, but is always changing and interacting. Cosmological studies have discovered that the universe is expanding and contains countless galaxies, each containing billions of stars and planets, reflecting the infinity and complexity of the universe described by Buddhism. Exploring and decoding life. Buddhism not only focuses on exploring the universe, but also asks profound questions about the nature of human life. The Buddha taught that human suffering and happiness are rooted in their perception and psychology. He proposed the Noble Eightfold Path as a practical method to free oneself from suffering and attain enlightenment. Science, especially in fields such as psychology and neuroscience, has conducted many studies to better understand human psychology and cognition. These studies have found that many aspects of human psychology, including emotions, consciousness, and behavior, are influenced by biological and environmental factors. This is similar to what the Buddha taught about the interaction between internal and external factors in shaping human perception and behavior. Knowledge and practical value. The compatibility between Buddhism and science not only brings theoretical knowledge but also has great practical value. Buddhism, with its meditation and practice methods, has provided effective tools to reduce stress, increase concentration, and achieve a balanced state of mind. Science, with its discoveries on the benefits of meditation and mindfulness, has confirmed the effectiveness of these methods in improving mental and physical health. Moreover, the profound understanding of the law of cause and effect and the theory of dependent origination in Buddhism also brings important ethical and social values. These principles emphasize the importance of acting responsibly and creating positive impacts on the community and the environment. Science, with its environmental and social studies, also emphasizes the importance of sustainability and social responsibility. Knowledge and discovery are key elements in both Buddhism and science. Both fields play an important role in expanding human understanding of the universe and human life, providing valuable and useful knowledge. The compatibility between Buddhism and science not only helps us understand the world around us better, but also provides tools and methods to improve the quality of life, live more harmoniously and responsibly. This affirms that knowledge is not only a guiding light, but also the foundation for sustainable development and happiness of humanity.